Welcome back to the channel. Today is brought to you by OnX Offroad, and I am here on T-Back and Bikini Trails. We're going to go run T-Back and wheel with the presidents, so stay tuned. As part of the Black Hills 4-wheelers, I was able to put in these signs here with the help of the club. This is again one of those situations where the Forest Service condensed it down to fit on their paper trail maps, and then when they expanded it back out, you couldn't actually see the trails. If you guys remember, OnX Offroad was out here for Ultimate Adventure, and they ran Bikini Trails, so that is mapped if you guys want to check that out. We're going to go ahead and do T-Back and make sure that it's mapped so that you guys can have both trails mapped the way it's supposed to be ran. The great thing about the OnX Offroad app is that you can save an offline map. I saved this map, and now we can go ahead and record our map whether we have service or not. This spot right here, I've seen a lot of rigs flop, so hopefully I can get up here without making that mistake. So that was a little hair-raising, but we go right from that to this. This is TB8, and this is called the hallway. Let me show you why. You climb up here, and as you climb up here, you got to take almost like a 160-degree turn from climbing that into this. This is your hallway, and I've seen a lot of rigs get messed up in that. That is a knuckle killer, and steering knuckle, not finger knuckle, but maybe if you didn't have hydraulic steering, it'd be a finger knuckle too. right there, we just went through the section part of the trail that's TB17, and you come right back over right here. There's the hallway again. So the trail actually does a big circle and back around. It does that a few times on this trail, so you got to really pay attention. And that's why we put in the Carsonites that have little signs on them that have the numbers. But now that we have apps, like the OnX Offroad app, you can actually just download the map that I put on here, and then you'll be good to go. This is one of my favorite spots on the trail because right back there is Mount Rushmore. So you're literally wheeling on rocks right underneath the president's heads. So we just passed TB27, and right here the trail actually does a loop down and then back onto itself and then comes back over again. So you go down in this hole and then back up some rocks and then you come right back over here. So that's a part that a lot of people miss because they don't have the trail map or the correct trail following, and it looks just like you go right back out, but you actually go down and around. So now, because I'm solo venturing with Shanna, Ian, and Ty, there's an option right here. I can either do this climb right here, which is big, but if you mess up, you flop. Or this climb, which is still huge, but I don't think I would roll if I climbed that. I could at least winch over it. So I might put tires on this and just see how it feels. Otherwise, we'll go over and take that left line. So I have never in my life one-shotted that climb, let alone crawled it so easily. I mean, that was nuts. This thing just hooked up perfect, everything worked. You know, these new MTO2 black labels really do hook up better than you think. Once again, you can see that there is a huge variation between the way the National Forest condensed it and the way it was GPS originally. Now, the original map, the GPS map, is on that thing, but it's hard to follow if you're not on an app. So if you get OnX Offroad, if you use the code Colt Builds It, you'll get 20% off. It's kind of crazy that we have a bunch of very tough obstacles. The last major one is just right there. So this thing kind of S's around and comes back, and then we got a couple drop-offs at the end. This spot right here is a steep breakover. It's like wall and wall. So you got to really hit it at an angle to make it. So that was a tough spot. Check out what we got ahead. What's crazy is right here is right after the hallway. This is the beginning of the trail. That's where it circled around and back to itself. And we're at the end now. All right, we just finished the trail in under 2 hours, 1.36 miles at 0.7 miles an hour. So here's the end again. I got Shanna, Ian, and Ty. That's his Jeep right there, if you haven't seen it before. Ty, the Jeep guy. I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you enjoyed this trail. I hope you enjoy that it's actually mapped correctly now on OnX. So if you get on OnX Offroad, you can actually see the actual trail. And if you come out here to wheel this trail and you want to see Mount Rushmore and wheel under the presidents, check it out. Get the map right here.